It might be about time we had a little update on the blown up BSA A65 situation. So I'm back on it now after just taking a break from it to deal with those wheels which we saw recently, and I'm pretty happy that the crank from the blown up engine survived okay. We've already been over all that, and I've actually ordered some shall we say upgrade brand new conrods so that I can build the bottom end up, and a drive side main bearing, big end shells, a few other bits and pieces. So while that's all in hand, I thought it might just be worth, I've gone over the crankcases, the donor crankcases which we're going to use for the rebuild, and everything's in pretty good shape. And there's a gearbox in there, and when you spin it and click up and down through the gears, everything felt okay. But I thought, well, I have seen A65s with worn gearboxes, so for the sake of undoing a few nuts, let's have it out of there and have a look. So that's what I've done. This is the time inside case with the gearbox housing integral with it. This is the one that we're going to use, obviously. It's in good shape, so I've got the gearbox internals out of that, and sleeve gear in there is in very good condition. It spins nice and smoothly in the bearing, so I'm not going to worry about disturbing that. That's all fine. If it needs a new seal on the outside there, that's accessible and doable from this side, so I'll cross that bridge in a moment and see whether I think it needs one or not. No biggie that. So everything we've got there would appear to be pretty good, but I've got the gearbox internals over here. Now let me see, this is the set of gears from the good crankcases, the donor engine, and this is the set of gears from the blown up one. And as luck would have it, even though a conrod or something went through from the engine and pierced where the gearbox lives, that little hole that we've got there, and there's some bits of debris inside. Obviously everything had stopped by then, so none of it's gone through the gears and mangled them or broken teeth or anything, so that's good. And what I found is the gears from the blown up engine are in better condition than the ones from the donor engine. Whether the camera will pick this up or not, I'll try, see if I can point them out with a screwdriver. There's a bit of rounding to the engagement faces on that gear there, and also, where are we, this one here is also rounded, so chances are he might have possibly been able to jump out of second and or third gear or whatever. So I had a look at the gears out of the blown up engine, and they're in much better condition, so I'm going to use them. I've had the sleeve gear out of the damaged crankcases just so that I could get a better idea and account of the teeth, but I've been over, I've actually counted them in situ, and I've also checked the fit of this sleeve gear on the main shaft relative to its corresponding gear on the lay shaft, and they're all the same, so not a worry there. I'm not going to be mixing up gear ratios or anything. So I'll be putting the cluster from the blown up engine into the donor engine, and that should give us a good gearbox, and that's something I can carry on with while I'm waiting for the other bits and pieces to arrive. So we sort of hit the bottom and we're starting to work our way back up and get the thing put back together bit by bit.